All right, let's talk about something that is, frankly, keeping a lot of business owners up at night: cybersecurity. Now, if you think a standard antivirus program and a firewall are going to cut it, you might be in for a rude awakening. We're going to dig into why those old defenses are failing, and more importantly, what you actually need to do to keep your business safe. Okay, let's jump right in. So let's just start with a really simple but kind of scary question. I want you to take a hard look at your business, your network, your data, all of it. Are you really secure? Or are the gates to your digital kingdom basically wide open? It's a chilling thought, right? And it's the core idea we're going to unpack today. Okay, so when I say digital gates, what am I actually talking about? Well, in the cybersecurity world, they've got a name for them: endpoints. And trust me, understanding what these are is the absolute first step to properly defending them. And look, it's not as complicated as it sounds. An endpoint is literally any device that connects to your company's network. We're talking about every single laptop your team uses, every company's smartphone, all of your servers. Every last one of them is a potential doorway for an attacker. And this right here, this quote, just nails it. It really gets to the heart of the issue. These aren't just gadgets. They are the literal gates to everything you've built. We're talking your private data, your financials, your reputation, the whole shebang. And if even one of those gates is weak, the entire fortress is at risk. Right, so if these gates are so incredibly important, why are we hearing about massive data breaches almost every single day? Well, it's because the old way of guarding them, it just doesn't work anymore. It's fundamentally broken when you put it up against modern threats. Let's look at exactly why. The problem is a complete and total mismatch in firepower. So many businesses are still relying on that basic traditional antivirus software. And that's like sending a single guard with a pop gun to face off against a modern army. Today's threats aren't simple viruses anymore. We're talking about sophisticated ransomware, super targeted phishing scams, and malware that is literally designed to be invisible. Your old defenses just can't keep up. And this really brings it home. That single guard, that's your IT team. No matter how brilliant or dedicated they are, they're being asked to watch hundreds, maybe even thousands of these gates, all at the same time. It's an impossible job. They are completely overwhelmed and outmatched, not because they aren't skilled, but because the scale of the problem is just too big. Okay, but it's not all doom and gloom. There is a better way. The solution isn't just asking that single guard to work harder. The solution is to bring in reinforcements. We're talking about a specialized team of experts, a dedicated second set of eyes whose only job is to hunt for threats before they can do any damage. And here is the absolute key difference. It's a total mindset shift. See, traditional defense is passive. It just sits there and waits for an alarm to go off. The problem is, by the time the alarm sounds, the bad guy is often already inside your network. Active threat hunting, it's the complete opposite. It's proactive. It doesn't wait around. It goes out and actively looks for the tiny, subtle signs of an attack before it becomes a full-blown disaster. So this proactive strategy is what we call advanced threat protection. And this is not just another piece of software you install and forget about. Nope. It is a completely different philosophy. It doesn't just stand guard. It actively hunts. Think of it like investing in a team of digital detectives who are constantly patrolling your network, looking for anything suspicious. It's a strategy driven by human experts, that invaluable second set of eyes that can spot the tiny clues an automated system will almost always miss. And in today's world, this could be the single best investment you make in your company's future. So, where does all this leave you? Well, it all boils down to a pretty clear decision point. Once you understand the real threat out there and you see the modern solution, you're left with a choice. And it's a choice with some pretty serious consequences for your business. And honestly, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. It is this stark. The world has changed. You can either evolve with it and upgrade your defenses to meet these modern threats head on, or you can do nothing and risk absolutely everything you've worked so hard to build. So I'm going to leave you with this one last question to really think about. Because, look, it is not a question of if an attack is coming, but when. And when it happens, who is truly watching your gates? Is it that single overwhelmed guard doing their best, or is it a team of expert hunters, a dedicated second set of eyes, ready to defend your fortress? The choice really is yours.